Want to see a magic trick? I bet I can turn that fun curiosity into fear and simple drudgery with just three little words. Ready? Annual GMP training. Ugh, right? Now, GMP training doesn't have to be generic, and it certainly doesn't have to be boring. But all too often, that's exactly what it turns into. Annual training gets rolled out with the stench of, oh, yeah, we got to do this refresher before the end of the year. So get her done. Not ideal. But even if you find yourself up against the latter part of the calendar, there's still a chance and time to make an impact. Let's first talk about what not to do. If your training program is just a check the box exercise, people will pick up on that immediately. It sends the message that training isn't valuable. And that perception spreads very fast and is really hard to overcome once people see it as their reality. Reusing the same content from last year? This tells your team that nothing has changed, even though your operations, your systems, and your risks probably have to some degree. And if the entire session just recites regulations without showing how they apply, people tune out, especially when everyone gets the same one size fits all course where only part of it applies to them. Now, here's the good news. Building effective, relevant annual GMP training isn't as hard as it might seem. You just have to flip the script. Start with your operations. Use your actual systems, your documentation, your deviation flows, CAPAs, your risks, because that's what your team deals with every day. Then take it a little further. Address your team's current pain points head on. How are investigations being handled? Where are people getting stuck during risk assessments or impact analyses? Those are the kinds of things your team needs and wants help with. If you're simply regurgitating things people heard last year or way back in orientation, you'll lose them before you get started. Next, shift the focus from the what and when of the regulations to the why and how behind them. Help your team understand what good looks like, how to respond when things go sideways, how to escalate, who to involve, and how decisions get made when compliance and operations intersect. All these ideas can be incorporated in short programs that are targeted to your personnel and what they do every day. And I encourage you to get creative with the format and delivery too. For crying out loud, have some fun with this. Something different will create curiosity and naturally open up more of the brain to retain whatever information follows. There's some science for you. Ready to level up your GMP training? Need some support to design and deliver something that makes an impact before the end of the year? Medvacon can help. Our training experts develop targeted GMP sessions that reflect your processes, your systems, and your needs, all while meeting your organization's annual training requirements. Don't let the fear of a last minute situation be the reason your GMP training falls short. Together, let's raise the bar. Call us today at 1-833-633-8226 or visit us online at www.medvacon.com.